What's going on? My name is Ragin. This is the Unpopular Opinion Podcast. All right, let's get right into it. Thursday's episode is dedicated to politics and world culture, right? So today's claim is, actually it's a question because I'm be honest, I really don't know the answer to this question as far as what opinion I have on it. It kind of changes all the time. Who can respectfully say nigga? Who can respectfully say nigga? The reason I keep going back and forth is because you'll get people saying, oh, black people, right? Black people. Black people can say nigga. I get it. I agree. Black people can say nigga. But then it goes to, well, who's black and who's not? Are we going all people of black? Are we talking culture? Are we talking people whose ancestors came from Africa? Are we also including Africans? It's so many different, it's really like a broad spectrum. It's really like a broad spectrum because people be like, oh, people of black culture, right? You grew up in black culture, you can say it. And I'm like, it's white people that grew up in black culture, like from birth, born in the hood, born going to cookouts, been going to cookouts since they was young. They face, I won't say face similar, not racism type of struggles, but struggles in the sense of the governmental system. Growing up less fortunate, growing up poor, depending on what they look like. Because I know, there's white people out here who dress urban, right? Baggy clothes, whatever. They got grills, they got tattoos, do-rags, and they get profiled by cops. Not, I won't say they get profiled like black people, because black people get profiled because of the color of their skin, but they get profiled based off what they dress like, the tattoos, and maybe the slang they're using as well. They get prejudged. So I don't think culture, because then it's like, oh, so it's okay for them to say it, right? It's okay for them to say it. Then it's like, you got people out here that's half black, half white. Can they say it? I see, J. Cole, Drake, half black, half white. J. Cole can say it, right? But now, even with this recent Kendrick and Drake beef, Kendrick is saying, I guess you can say it, but it don't feel right coming from you. It don't really feel right coming from you because you're not really cultured in black culture like that. So it don't feel right coming from you. Then it's like you got other people who's half black, half white, like what's the other rapper? Logic. Logic is half black, half white. If he say it, it's a whole uproar. It'll be a whole uproar if he say it. And I'm not sure if he has said it. Like, I haven't really listened to his music like that, but if he says it, it's a whole uproar. It's like, nah, he can't say it. No, he don't look like he can say it. And it's like, but he's the same half black, half white as Drake, same half black, half white as J. Cole. So he can't, but they can? Then it's like, oh, well, if you're black, and it's like, I get that. I get it. But it's so many different black people out here, right? Afro-Latinas, right? That slave ship that we talk about, it didn't just come to America. The slave ship didn't have Africans and came to America. It also went to the Dominican Republic. It also went to China. It also went to Europe. It also went to Puerto Rico. It went to so many different countries back then that black people are spread out across the world. So who can say it? Because we check Spanish people for saying it sometimes, right? Depending on who the Spanish person is, we check them. It's almost like, you gotta check in. You gotta verify your blackness before we allow you to say it. We check Chinese people. We check Asians. Let's just say Asians. We check Asians for saying it too. We check everybody for saying it, not knowing their background, not knowing who their ancestors are. Like, so is it acceptable for them to say it? Is it acceptable for, Jesus, I hate to go too deep into it, but call a spade a spade. If we saying, if your ancestors are from Africa, you can say it. If you want to be technical, if you want to be literal, everybody has ancestors from Africa. Everybody. The first humans are from Africa. Right? If whatever you believe in, because people believe in so many other things, but the first humans are from Africa. So technically everybody is ancestors from Africa. So this is why I go back and forth with who can say it, who can't. I won't say who can, because you can do what you want, but who can say it respectfully without consequences, right? It's, I don't know. Like, I thought, is it just, if it feels right if this person says it? I don't know. Is it race? Is it color? Is it ethnicity? Is it culture? Who can respectfully say nigga? Excuse me. Who can respectfully say it? I personally, I'm be honest, I don't know. Still, even after saying all of this, I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know. Also, do y'all believe in the N-word card? Do y'all believe in the N-word card? Matter of fact, nah, that's a whole new conversation. But I truly don't know who can respectfully say it. I know who can't. I know who can't. I definitely know, you know what I mean? Whatever. Definitely that hard R. I don't care who you are. That hard R is not it. Not it. I don't care who you are. Getting checked regardless. So, my next claim is the nudist / gay parade in Washington State was egregious. I don't even feel like I need to spend too much time on this. I feel like it should be obvious. Anytime you have a parade in public, it's 10 times out of 10 a family-friendly event. Kids are going to be there. Period. Kids are going to be there. I think two sets of people were wrong. I don't think it was just the people in the parade that were naked. I don't. I think the parents of the children that saw that and said, well, I'm gonna just keep my kid right here. To me, it's a bunch of weird motherfuckers out there. It's a bunch of weirdos out there. And I feel like a lot of them was there. Having your kids in that environment, being in that parade, being naked, seeing kids, you ain't decide to cover up, get away. Like, it's, man, I don't know. I don't have any kids, and I don't know how I would react. One, I'm obviously not taking my kids there, knowing what it is, but it's like, yo, at some point, when are we gonna protect the kids from stuff like that? Like, that's crazy to me. That's wicked. That's wicked to me. Having your kids there, for one. For two, being in a parade, seeing kids and be like, I'ma keep going. I don't care. I'm here to whatever. And it's like I have nothing against gay people. Love is love. Love who you want to love, period. Love who you want to love. I honestly don't have a problem with the gay community even expressing their love publicly, right? If two men want to walk in the mall and hold hands, I really don't care, right? It's some people be like, oh, what about the uncomfortable conversations? That's your conversation you gotta have with your kid. That's your conversation. So many conversations you gotta have with kids these days. So many. At some point, you gotta have that conversation. When they're old enough to know better, you gotta teach them. For instance, as a black person, you gotta teach your kid about how to operate in the world as a black person. You gotta teach them that. You probably shouldn't have to. I wish it didn't have to be that way, but you have to. You gotta let your black kid know how to deal with cops. You gotta let your black kid know how to deal with racism, how to operate in certain environments. You gotta teach them these things, right? It might feel unfair. You might feel like I shouldn't have to, but unfortunately, you do. So if your 6-year-old see two men holding hands in the mall, and they say, Mom, why are they holding? Unfortunately, you got to explain that. People shouldn't have to hide their identity or what they identify as for the peace of other individuals, right? That's just me. However, being butt naked in front of kids as a stranger is ridiculous. Let me get off this subject, because shit pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. I would really want to punch all them in their face, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna get off this. My next claim is, I'm gonna be honest, I might vote Republican next. And I'll explain why. I feel like the older I get, the more money I make, the more I'm out in this world alone without the, what's the term? I don't want to say alone without family and friends, but the more you out in this world alone without your mother's and father's supervision or whatever, you start to look at laws differently and what's better for you. And for me, certain laws that I think I resonate more with. For instance, gun laws. I don't want to be in a state where I can't defend myself, right? I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in a world where I think some states have a retreat law where if somebody's trying to break into your house, you got to retreat to a safe place and hopefully that man, you getting shot through the door. You getting what? Crazy. So it's like, to me, that's more of a Republican stance. Also, the more money I make, man, when you start seeing taxes going from your check and you start seeing a breakdown of the taxes and where it's going, you like, yo, what's all this? What's all this? I had a homie, I ain't gonna say no name, I had a homie paycheck was supposed to be like, I want to say like 10, 11,000, something like that. They took like 3,500 in taxes. Man, what? Man, no, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? Like, then you like I said, you start seeing the breakdown. You paying for this. You paying for that. Like, bro, you out here paying for people's welfare, food stamps. I don't even got no kids. And I'm paying for other people's kids to be taken care of. To me, that's insane. That's insane to me. Like, yo, I'm out here taking care of people's kids, whether it's little by little, a lot by a lot. But it's like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. What my taxes are being spent on is ridiculous. And it's crazy because it's weird, because I get conflicted sometimes. Because then I understand that it also, certain Republican laws, when we talk about finances, hurts certain wholesome people who don't try to abuse the system. They really do need need the help. They really do. They really do. For instance, if somebody gets hurt on the job, right? Let's say they got to get surgery. They got to get a plate put in their back, and their doctor say, yo, you can't work no more. You cannot go work at a job anymore. So now you're on Social Security. Taxes pay for Social Security. Now, how is one going to live off $600, $700, $800 a month? How is somebody going to live off that? How is that possible? But I understand if a Democrat is in office, that $600, $700 a month, $600, $700, $800 a month, probably gonna go to like $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 a month. It's a little different. So it's like, my question is, at what point should I be selfish? At what point should I do what's best for me rather than what's best for others? Because if I'm doing what's best for me, it's voting Republican. If I do what's best for others in helping the community build, it's voting Democrat. Now, while I do want to help those, but I remember it was a song by J. Cole, and I can't remember the name of the song, but he was talking about, we got all this technology. It's 2026. He ain't say that in the song, but it's 2026. Everything got an app. Why can't I have an app on my phone to choose where I want my taxes to go? The different things I want my taxes to go to. What if I want my taxes to go to Social Security and not welfare or WIC or whatever? Why can't I choose that? Why can't I choose that? And it's like, I wish we can do that. I really wish we could. People saying defund the police. Cool, you want to defund the police? Bet. Choose your taxes to go to the police or not. Choose, like, we'll give you a set amount of how much it come out your taxes. You can say how much you want to give to the police from your taxes. However, if you want to defund the police, I don't think you should be able to use the police. It's just my opinion. If you want to defund them, cool, but don't dial 911 because somebody robbed you. Don't dial 911 because somebody robbed you. You can't have best of both worlds. But that's another subject. We'll get to that. That's going to be a great topic for later. But for this episode, my 3 claims were, who can respectfully say nigga? I'm going to be honest, I still don't know. I'm still conflicted about it. I think it's such a broad thing. The nudist and gay parade in Washington State is egregious. I think it's self-explanatory. And also, I might vote Republican. I'm undecided. All right, that's it for this episode. Now time for the final unpopular opinion. My final unpopular opinion. Donald Trump is a... Let me, hold on. Because I already know I got to mentally prepare myself for them Trumpsters and the MAGAs, and I don't give a fuck. Donald Trump is a criminal who shouldn't have been president in the first place. However, we probably shouldn't get him impeached. That's it. Again, please remember, I'm not wrong. I'm not right. It's just my popular opinion. Peace.